My name is Dr. Tom Nixon. I am a chiropractor. So what I'm doing right now is called a chiropractic adjustment, but it's the process of taking pressure off the nerves. So the spine is what protects the spinal cord, and if the bones move out of alignment, they'll put pressure on those nerves. And so now whatever that nerve goes to is affected. So this process takes pressure off the nerve. You take pressure off the nerve, it allows the brain to communicate to the body, and the body works how it's supposed to. I'll show you what this looks like on our x-rays. The journey of chiropractic and getting into chiropractic, it's more of a personal story of why I got into it and had everything to do with my father. When my dad was in his mid-40s, suffered a massive heart attack out of the blue, which led him to, they put him on different drugs and medications, but we quickly realized the medications didn't really create health in his body, he just kind of covered up some symptoms. Then he had another heart attack 3 months later.
So I am marking x-rays so that we know where to specifically adjust somebody to help their body heal. So you're looking to see if how their disc spaces, so the spaces between their spine, make sure there's no degeneration or arthritis in there. And then from the side, you're looking to see if they have a curve in their neck or their low back, which would be a good thing. You do want a curve.
Come on back, right here. So this is the process of getting the curve back into the neck. If you come over here, so this was actually the very first x-ray that we had taken of her. And so what you want to see when you look at the spine from the side is if it actually was facing that way, you look at it from the side this way, is a curvature in the spine. The number should be between 40 to 45 degrees. This was hers. It was a +9 and then a -7, which gives us a +2 is where she started. So that was giving her different symptoms. What in the beginning? What'd you have?
Anxiety, depression, acne, all kinds of stuff.
Numbing, tingling stuff.
Yeah, numbing, tingling in the arm and the legs and the hands.
So we walked through a process of re-engaging this curve using something like this. And so then we take follow-up x-rays along the way. So this is her newest one, which I'm super proud of.
Thank you.
+2 to a +33.5. And so now when you experience this, all of those symptoms start to relieve themselves, your body starts to heal and function how it's supposed to, the way God created it. Good stuff. Good job, girl.
Hey, Mr. Wingate.
Seth, how are you, man?
I'm doing alright.
Good. Are you almost here?
Yeah, I just pulled in.
You just pulled in? Well, we're waiting here for you.
Hi, my name is Devonna. I am a junior at Reynolds High School.
Hello, my name is Marco Tulio Alvarez III. I go to Mount Tabor High School, which is right down the road, and I'm in the 10th grade.
Hi, I'm Seth Peterson, and I am a senior in high school, and I do homeschool, homeschool co-op. If you don't know what that is, it's hard to explain.
Well, I know it has something to do with backs, but I'm not really sure what they do specifically. I know a couple of my mom's friends go to chiropractors, but I never really looked into it, so maybe this is a good experience.
I know that chiropractors help loosen up your body, and like you get on these little yoga ball things, except it's not a yoga ball, move around and stretch out your back so that you won't have like spinal damage for the rest of your life.
About chiropractors, sort of like I've had to go to a chiropractor before and they were helping my foot because I'm clubbed foot, so they were like checking it out, what ways it connected to my spine and the ways it would affect my spine and everything. That was when I was younger, but I don't really know the gist of like everything they do and everything specific, but hopefully I'll learn more today.
That's okay.
Hi, I'm Devonna.
Devonna? Marco? Hey, has anyone ever been to chiropractic office? Hey, one, okay, that's good.
I heard about it.
Okay, what have you heard?
This has something to do with backs.
It's a good start, that's good. Well, I'm Marissa, like I said. My husband is Dr. Nixon. We opened our office about 4 years ago. It'll be 4 years, January 21st. All these people are warming up for their adjustment. The warmer your spine is, the easier it is to get adjusted. There's also exercises on this back wall as well. Those are called standing cervical traction units. They look scary, but I promise they're not.
Focuses on the top part of the spine here in the neck, and what it does is it opens up disc space. And you would work your way up to doing 60 of those. Now we're gonna go over here to our wobble balls and I'll show you how to do those exercises. For traction, focus on the top part of our spine. This is gonna warm up all the rest of our spinal through here. And usually we'll do 10 of these, and then we'll go to the next one. Okay, and then the next one's gonna be where we'll hold our arms out like this, and then hunch over a little bit, and then arch when you pull the other way.
This is really cool. It's interesting. It's really fun to get to do these exercise things and see that people working on their patients and everything. It's really cool.
I think it's pretty cool, actually. I'm actually interested. Yeah.
What do you like about it so far?
I just like the hands-on activity. I like that kind of stuff. And helping people. No blood.
So some of the challenges I ran into, knowing that I wanted to become a chiropractor, obviously health class and sciences were a main factor. So coming out of high school into college, I love sciences. I was good at biology. I was okay at chemistry. I had to study a lot for physics, but I knew I could pass those. But one of the main challenges was hitting all those prerequisites. And so for some of them I had to study really hard. Other ones like biology came more natural. But it was one of the biggest challenges. So there's prerequisites you have to do in undergrad. So in college, I did all these prerequisites for chiropractic school. Then there's also the application process. So the application process, they look at your GPA, they look at volunteer hours, but they look a lot at the prerequisite science classes you took and how well you did in them. And then chiropractic school is another 4 years. So in total as high school, it was 4 years of undergrad and then another 4 years of chiropractic school after that.
I guess so. When I went to college, I actually, like most kids, just not really sure what I wanted to major in. So I did choose a health field, which I think helped because in going to chiropractic school, you had to have a lot of science classes. I thought major challenge for me was actually like biology, which is huge for chiropractic, but also chemistry, very hard. So I had a hard time with those. I actually failed chemistry once in college, so I had to redo chemistry. Having that health background though really helped when I went to chiropractic school and applied to chiropractic school. Some of the classes prepared you better for more anatomy classes that I had to take later on. So as a chiropractor, having the soft skill of communication I felt is very important. My communication skills have definitely grown over the past couple of years. I can say that when I was in college, they make you take the communications course where you did public speaking, and I was terrified, obviously. I mean, I made it through that class okay. If I had just applied myself more, I think it would have been a lot better because every single day I'm interacting with my patients. I have to be able to explain what chiropractic is, if a lot of them haven't heard it, and how it can help them, their body, their situation that they're going through, and how it can, impact the health outcomes that they want for themselves as well.
So during the adjustment, for some people, not everybody, you'll hear or experience some little pops. With kids, I call them popcorn. What it really is, it's the exchange of gas in what's called the synovial fluid. So the synovial fluid is what's in between all your joints. So just like when you would pop your knuckles, if you were to gap your joint that way, you feel almost hear a little bit of a pop, but it's just gas exchange, and that's part of the process of taking pressure off those nerves. So this little machine right here, it's called an arthrostim, and all it is impact. So it's designed to literally come in and just put pressure on the bones to physically move them to recreate the structure of the spine. So I think one of the most important soft skills for anyone to develop, but especially if you're going to be a doctor in any position, a chiropractor, whatever it may be, is leadership. Leadership is just one of the most important soft skills to develop, and I feel like not very many of us are born natural leaders. I certainly wasn't. It's skills that you can develop over time, and I think one of the best ways to learn how to lead is to be a really good follower. And what that means is finding mentors, finding teachers, finding people in the profession that you want to be in to follow, to look after, to learn from what they do. So especially as a doctor, right, you're going to be working intimately with somebody who has a health problem, or better yet, maybe a health goal, where they want to lose 30 pounds or get off of diabetes medications. They have some sort of goal in mind. And so you, as their doctor, in turn become the leader. They're following you. And so in order to lead them, In order to lead them, you have to have the skills to be able to do that, to communicate effectively, efficiently. Here's the goal, here's the tangible goal, and here come the baby steps of what we're going to do to get there. So it becomes time management, leading people in transformation of eating and exercise and discipline. Give me like normal posture. Cool. All right. When you look at someone from the side, you want to see this ear over this shoulder. So you see how this ear is slightly forward, a little bit. This comes, you know what this comes from?
Oh.
Potentially. But when you adjust it, you can bring this whole thing back. Cool.
I heard it.
How was that?
It was good.
Didn't hurt, did it? Felt pretty good?
Nope.
Awesome.
Kind of felt like, well, I'm cracking my back.
That's exactly what it feels like. One more. Awesome. How was that? That was great. That was intense. All right, relax right there. How was that? That was cool, huh?
Yeah.
All right, you're not done yet. Sit right here. Good. See us come up? The phone. Here it is.
Seth, didn't you just get adjusted to that?
Yeah, because that means I can do it, right?
I actually really have an interest in this job, and I just like how it's helping people. Like, it has a clear purpose, you know, versus jobs that are just kind of broad. And I like the machines we got on. That was pretty cool.
I probably will not want to get a sort of job in the chiropractic industry or whatever here, but it's just an amazing place. I can see that people here just really connect with their patients and really buy into kids, and everything's just really nice here.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I have that interest, really. It's definitely worth a try.